mean, Jesus is talking about this huge spiritual reality, and the disciples are just basically focused on, we got to eat. Like, I have food that you know nothing about, and it just shows you how human they were. That it's like, did somebody bring him something while we were gone? In that moment, I think the disciples were like you and me, consumed with the basics, the problems, the crisis, the earthly things at hand. What's going to happen with COVID in 2021? Will we get the vaccine or not? Will life go back to normal? How long do I have to wear a stupid mask in 2021, right? And the more we look at the problems, the worse it seems to get for us. Meanwhile, Jesus is looking at the eternal perspective. Check this out. It says, then Jesus explained, my nourishment comes from doing the will of God who sent me and from finishing his work. Let's stop right there, guys. Because in these words, I believe we can find the first direction that all of us need to be looking in 2020. We need to look up. We need to look up. Here the disciples are scurrying around, totally consumed with the basics of the world. We need to eat. We need to rest. We need to have control of our surroundings. They're trying to turn that motorcycle in a tight U-turn and avoid the cones. All the while, they're headed straight for the cones in front of them. And Jesus is saying, you guys are looking at the problems, and I'm looking up at my Father. Guys, if we want to live and love like Jesus in 2021, we need to look at the same things that Jesus looked at, and that was his Father. Jesus was looking up. Jesus said, my nourishment, it comes from looking up at the Father and doing what he tells me to do. If we think we're going to have a better year simply because of some catchy sayings on social media, some medical advances with COVID, or a new political environment, guys, we're sadly mistaken. We need to spend 2021 looking up at the Father. And we'll be doing that together starting next week. Actually, you heard about in the announcement, spending the month of January in prayer and reading the Bible together in 21 days of prayer and Bible reading. Guys, let's pick